I was in my office. I was in my room. I had just got there, and I was preparing the community meeting that was to take place half an hour later. We went into the city to do an exam on the Haitian education system. The office began shaking.
À se mouvoir.
There were 25 students in the classroom. They raced to the door to get out. I immediately found myself under the rubble and immediately knew it was an earthquake. Everything was falling. I launched myself towards the door and then found myself surrounded by walls, pillars falling. It was all shaking, and immediately, almost as a natural reaction, I kept my head down, and black, the jolting was getting even stronger. I kept still for a moment to get an idea of what was happening. All of a sudden, the whole building collapsed, and I found myself under the rubble. I was there for about 15 minutes. I recall having heard people crying out. I imagine there were 1 million people shouting. Their cries stayed with me for many days, day and night. The 2-story residence had collapsed. I was on the 2nd floor, so it was easy to get out, because now I was on the ground floor. I started looking for a way to get out and found an exit. I called for help and afterwards was able to save around 15 students while the rest were under the rubble. There were 6 Silesians amongst them, of whom 2 died.
Parmi les étudiants, il y avait 6 Salésiens et dont 2 sont morts. J'ai passé 5 heures sous les décombres.
I spent 5 hours under the rubble, and during these 5 hours, I reflected on the meaning of life. The importance of time is what I learned from this experience. God wants me to do something for Him and gives me more time to be converted.
Il m'a accordé le temps de me convertir.
Now I can imagine what the end of the world is like.
La fin du monde.